Hey Wellness Fam, how are we doing today? So today we're going to talk about foot pain. I'm talking to a lot of different people, usually after workout classes or just friends who have questions and they've been noticing some foot pain. I got foot pain, I think it's from wearing like boots for too long. They were new, I didn't ease them in. So I think this is a good time to share this with y'all. So if you know anybody with foot pain, all you're gonna need is a lacrosse ball, tennis ball if you think it's gonna be too hard at first, and then share this with somebody. You can share, like, subscribe. Anyway, it's very helpful to just kind of spread the word on injury prevention. But before we get started, I wanna make sure our body's calm. We're ready to receive how to care for our bodies today. So we're gonna do some breathing. I'm gonna have you guys close your eyes with me. And then I'm gonna have you breathe in for 5 seconds. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. And then you're gonna let it all out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. And let it all out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, open your eyes if you close them. So, lacrosse ball, we're gonna loosen up the muscles first before we engage them. So, what we're gonna have us do is we are actually gonna put this ball under our foot. Granted, I actually find this more helpful in a chair, and then when you get used to the pressure, then you can do it like standing up. The thing is I don't know if I'm gonna be out of frame because I am tall. So I'll show you down here, but if you want to do this in a chair, feel free. So you're just gonna roll from the heel all the way to the toes. The more you lean in, the more pressure you get. And if you're like, oh, this is too tender, Drea, it's okay. Don't push as hard. You can lean back. I need a bit of pressure, so I'm leaning in. It will feel uncomfortable either way, especially if you are having some foot pain from tension in your intrinsic foot muscles. By the way, your feet have a lot of little muscles in there. That's how we stand, that's how we move well, one of the many things. So you need to show it love too. It needs to be released, especially if you wear shoes with like narrow toe boxes. Okay, we're gonna roll a couple more times. Now, it's not done yet. We want to get the arch as well. A lot of times people only get the flat part, but the arch is kind of where your tension really lies. So you're going to move, you're going to rotate that foot in, the leg in, and you're just going to roll. If you notice, ooh, this is a bit more uncomfortable, a bit more tight, it's for you. Remember, we're going from the heel to the ball of the foot. Okay, a couple more rolls in. Okay, let's go to the other area, the other leg, the other foot. And we're gonna roll the flat part first. And really, you only need to do this 10 times. So sometimes people, they're like, oh, I need this for 20 minutes. No, think short amount of time, but consistently over a few days. If you're injured, I always tell people do this every day to kind of reset the system for about a week or two, depending on your case, of course. if you have a race or like in a big event, a big athletic event, or you plan to be standing in heels for a while, definitely every day, maybe twice a day. But as it gets easier, the goal is for you to have better body awareness, so that way you don't have to do it every day, but you know when to do it before it becomes painful. Okay, a couple more times before we get the arch. Okay, let's go. Tilt that leg inwards, and we're just getting the arch from the heel to the ball of the foot. Okay, wrap up the arch. Okay. Hope I'm right on the count. If not, y'all can hold me accountable. Okay, so we're done with the lacrosse ball for this time. Now we're gonna work on engaging the arch. So we'll go sideways. Now, whether you have a high arch, a low arch, middle arch, you got an arch, just so you know. So what we're gonna do is we're keeping the heel on the ground, we're keeping the ball of the foot on the ground, and then those 2 points, we're just kind of engaging together. What that does is causes this to get a little more tense, and that's being engaged. That's what the arch lift is. It's lifting your arch. Okay, relax. We'll do it about 5 times on each foot. So engage it together. What you don't want is you don't want to lift your toes. You don't want to lift the ball of your foot. You don't want to lift the heel. You just want to engage it. You might curl your toes a bit. You might feel some engagement here, especially if this is your first time. That's okay. Relax your arch. Again, engage. If it's hard for you to feel, that's showing you need to improve your motor control in this area. That's your brain or mind and muscle connection. So if you don't feel it, it's because you haven't been using these muscles the way you should. So you just got to train that. Sometimes what helps is, I wish I had a pen, but if you put a pen here, and you can kind of see it lifting away from the pen, so that gives you some feedback. And over time, especially as you loosen things up down there, it's easier to feel. Okay, we have 2 more on this side. Also, if you're having a hard time, last one, if you're having a hard time feeling it, don't do this while you watch TV at first. Kind of work on being aware until it becomes second nature. Okay, let's go to the other side. So remember, heel stays on the ground, ball of foot stays on the ground, and then you engage those 2 together. Okay, you've got 3 more. Engage, hold for a little bit. Realizing this is engaging your arch, lifting your arch. And relax. Okay. And then the well, technically there are some exercises for your toes, but got my socks on and my toes are not done, so I'm gonna spare y'all. If you do want to see the toe exercises, let me know. It's more than just towel crunches. Just let me know in the comments. I'll make one for y'all. Okay, last but not least, it's kind of unexpected, but it's a clamshell. So if you see my videos before, you know this is for the hips. But a lot of time, issues with the foot come from a little higher up. So if these muscles, especially your core and your glutes, aren't working well, and a lot of force is going through here with less shock absorption with every step you take, every run you make, or every ladder you climb, whatever your case is. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. You're gonna lie on your side. You're gonna tilt that hip forward, keep your feet together, and lift up that top knee. If your hips are back and you're doing this, that's not proper alignment because it's gonna hit the muscle we want to get stronger more efficiently and effectively. We'll just do 10 on this side. Sometimes what helps people is if you actually rotate your body forward to keep your hips from going back. You don't lift as high, but it does help. 3 more. Okay, let's switch. Okay. So remember, knee over the side, feet together, and lift that top knee up. And you can twist your body forward like you're about to go to sleep to kind of help too. We'll just do 10 here. Last one for good measure. Okay, great. So those are your top 3 for your foot pain. Hope you found that helpful. And then we will talk to you soon. Remember, like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. See you soon.